If you're watching this, you should subscribe to my channel. I make a video about the the new Disney episodes that come on every single Friday. So you should subscribe for that. If that's your thing. If it's not your thing, still subscribe because come on, subscribe. What is going on, guys? You're new to the coming guys video today, and in this video, I'm reviewing the last sadly the last episode of Liv and Maddie. Yeah, no, I actually didn't cry at all. Like, I wasn't really sad. Like, I'm like not happy that this show's off. I guess that I'm sad. I don't know. I actually feel like I'm not sad or or happy. I just feel nothing about the show ending. But yeah, so I watched the episode a few hours ago on the Disney Channel app. You guys should download it, by the way. But anyways, yeah, so the episode, like, when you really think about it in the grand scheme of things, there's not really that much that went on in the episode, but everything that was in the episode, it felt like, but it took up a lot of time, but not in a bad way. Like the time wasn't wasted. It was just weird. Like, when you think about it, not that much went on. One thing that I didn't like about this episode and this season, I feel like Parker's wasn't even in this family. Like, he was just doing his own thing so much in this season. It was so odd. Like, I really felt like he wasn't in the family at all. I don't know. I just, like, the only time you really saw him was, like, at school. Like, really. But, yeah, so everyone's going their separate ways in this episode. Karen, I think that's the mother's name, right? She's like, all of my kids are gonna be gone from me. Parker, he's going to the Mars Biodome. Joey, he's gonna be staying in LA, for comedy. Liv, she's gonna be doing season 2 of Sing Aloud in LA, and Maddie, she's gonna be going to the basketball school, right, or college, whatever. So yeah, but she just wants to go out with one last hurrah, and do a summer of Rooney thing, right? I'm so used to saying A-Rooney, but I think it's summer of Rooney, right? And then, like, she made shirts for it and everything. She's like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna do so many awesome things this summer. This is gonna be our summer, one last summer with all of us. But then, boom, like, everything is just breaking down, like, right after that. So, and then it's so cool for Maddie because Diggy's back, and Dump Truck's back, and Willow's back. I was about to say Artie. I don't know why, but yeah, Artie was back in the last episode. I'm really mad that Artie wasn't in this episode. I don't know why. He meant a lot to me for this series. He was really funny. I don't know why he wasn't in the last episode, but at least he was in the episode before the last episode. But anyways, so I think the first person for something to happen for, like, so Liv gets a call that, no, she doesn't get a call. Her manager actually comes to her and tells her that she got the lead on the Broadway show. I think it's Double Dutch something. I don't know. But anyways, and she's like, oh man, how am I supposed to do Sing Aloud? She's only gonna be on the Broadway show for 3 months, so she's just gonna be gone for the entire summer. Then she'll be right back to do season 2 of Sing It Loud. And then Liv's like, oh my gosh, that's awesome. But what about this summer of Rooney? Oh my god. And then boom, Maddie, she gets the letter about the grant, building small mobile houses for homeless people, or whatever. And then she's like, oh my gosh, I got the grant. She's so excited, right? So excited. And then boom, she finds out that it's gonna be all the way in New Orleans, and she has to start, I think, the next week. Yeah, and Liv has to do the thing to leave for Broadway the next day. And then Parker finds out that the Biodome is starting early, I think the next week also, and it's gonna be in another country. It's gonna be in another country, which is mental. It's absolutely mental. I forgot where, but yeah, I think it's gonna be in a completely different country. And yeah, so Parker's like, oh, what about this summer, Rudy? And then boom, Joey, he's gonna have to go on tour with Jim Brewer. I think that's his name as well. And I think he has to leave in the next week too, or the next day. I'm not really sure like when they have to leave. I think it's next week or the next day. I don't know, but he doesn't want to do that to his mom, you know, and he found out that the mom, she made shirts and all that, and he's like, oh man, I can't do this. So it just gets like, when you really think about it, like, that's really all that happens. And then at the end, Ruby, I forgot their aunt's name. Aunt Dana, is that her name? I really forgot the name of their aunt. But yeah, Ruby and Aunt Dana, they told Karen that all of them had to do stuff. You know, they were all going to go their separate ways sooner than Karen thought. And she was like, oh my gosh. And then they thought the mom, and then they thought she was gonna be so mad. But then she was like, you know, this inspires me so much that my kids, you know, they're brave enough, they're bold enough, that I raised them to be that way, to take a risk and pursue their dreams. Yeah, go after their dreams. So, yeah, instead of having the summer of Rooney thing, they all have a last night of Rooney. And then, yeah, it's a cool moment, it's a fun moment. And then, I'm so glad they did this. I was hoping that they did this. They ended it with Liv singing the song, the theme song. Better in stereo. That was great. It was awesome. And, yeah. So, honestly, it was a small moment. One of the funniest moments in this episode was the whole little thing with Dump Truck watching their reality show. Oh, it was revealed that this thing was a reality show or whatever, kind of like The Office. That really reminded me of The Office. Like, it was revealed that it was a reality show that people were watching, and then Dump Truck, he during the finale, he binge watched like the entire series. And then Joey was scared because he was like, oh no, Dump Truck, he's gonna find out that I ripped him off and became Falcon. But then Dump Truck's like, no, I actually like Falcon. And he's like, put on the jacket. And he's basically like, you know, I don't want someone to do Falcon, my gimmick, better than me, but you know, great on you, you did a good job. So yeah, it was a cool moment. Like, yeah, when you really think about it, not that much happened in this episode. It was still a really good episode, but it wasn't really eventful. It was like a lot of things happen, but like, it's so weird because the way, like, you know, you just sum something up, that's exactly how it happened. Like, there's not that many details that went into it. But yeah, Maddie, she had to choose between doing basketball and the how to choose between doing basketball and the grant. She chose the grant, and Willow, she was still happy for her. She was like, well, Maddie, this is a great thing. Maddie, great moment to see Maddie actually realize that helping people is her passion, not basketball. And that was awesome. That was really awesome. But she said she was always gonna be there when she comes back to support Willow and whatever she does. Also, Diggy was like, Diggy actually was going to the same school that summer to become a sports announcer. And then she broke the news to Diggy, and Diggy was like, oh, this makes no sense. He was, and it seemed like he was upset at first, but then Maddie, but then he was like, I knew you'd be upset or whatever. I think she said something like that, and he said, no, this makes no sense. No, he said it makes no sense why we can't be together. I can just go to New Orleans with you and build the homes and do the grant thing. So it was an awesome moment. So they're both going to be going to New Orleans together. It's going to be great, awesome, cool, fun. And I don't know why. I feel like the show would be able to go on longer. Like, I would like to see them all doing their separate thing. I don't know. I would like to see them all do their separate thing. I think it would be cool. I think it would be cool to see that. And yeah, so, yeah, Karen's gonna be going back home because the house, it's gonna be done rebuilding after the summer. And yeah, so I think this episode was good. I think that it was really good. But yeah, last episode of Liv and Maddie. What are my thoughts? Now that I think about it, I am pretty upset because I really like this show. I remember when first seeing the commercials for the show, and then I was just like, wow, that's cool. That's a cool show about twins. Is it gonna be like Sweet Life with Zack and Cody? It's nothing like Sweet Life with Zack and Cody. But it's great. This was a great series. Overall, would I watch this show again? Like binge watch it again? I say give me a few months, then I'd binge watch it again. But yeah, I feel like this show's been on for longer than 4 seasons. It's weird. I feel like it could go on for longer. I feel like it can, like, I don't think the Disney show, like a sitcom, has gone for more than 4 seasons. I feel like this could do 5 seasons. I honestly feel like it could. But yeah, guys, thumbs up this video. Leave a comment below. Tell me what you thought of the last episode of Liv and Maddie. Thought it was a really good episode. Yeah, I thought it was really good. I wasn't really I'm not gonna lie. The beginning, I was kind of like, this is not gonna be that good. It was awesome. It was great. It was. Yeah, I didn't get emotional at all, by the way. I know a lot of people might. I did not. Why? Because I'm strong. I am. And yeah, guys, so tomorrow, you guys know what to do. Every time I make a make a daily video. Come back tomorrow. And stay beastly.